Welcome back here to the Ram Report. We're at Mini of Loveland, part of that Co's BMW dealership group. Brian Roth, Jim McElwain with you. Well, Kevin McDougal was one of the all-time great running backs just elected into the Colorado State Hall of Fame. I know you know about Kevin McDougal. I mean, here's a kid who came in as a safety. They move him to running back because of injuries, and all he does is become the WAC Offensive Player of the Year. You know, and it goes to show what really what Ram football is all about. And, you know, the ability to come in, move positions, do whatever it takes to help the team win, and then he explodes onto the scene and just has an unbelievable career here. And that says a lot about who he is. And he's one of those guys that our team needs to learn from. Our guys need to understand this is what makes great players, and this is what makes a great place. Yeah, but Kevin McDougal was outstanding during those Sonny Lubick years where Colorado State was rolling.
Officially will start first down at the 3-yard line, and here's the handoff straight ahead. Big hole for McDougal. He's at the 20, 25, 30.
Kevin McDougal was one of the top running backs in Colorado while in high school, and Sonny Lubick was always looking for a good running back.
That was my coaching genius coming out in me again, is that we'll take this guy, make him a strong safety.
At Fresno State, the Rams had run out of healthy running backs, and Kevin entered the offensive lineup for his first play as a college running back.
I remember the play well. You know, he got in the game, and it was a draw play, and it was about 40 yards out, and sure enough, Kevin, he ripped that thing out for a touchdown, but 40 yards on your first college career carry, I mean, that kind of, he proved it to us right there that he belonged on the opposite side of the ball.
I guess it would be hard for me to go back and tell the sports right, well, we're keeping him at safety, you know.
Hands it off, this is McDougal, big hole, he's at midfield, 45-40.
He went on to be ranked 4th at CSU in career rushing yards and 3rd in career touchdowns with 36.
Darn it, I'm sure I'm happy they made him a running back, because you want to talk about a hard-nosed, tough runner, got upfield. You know, he made people pay for it if they were going to try to hit him.
Pitches the ball to McDougal, and he wants to throw it wide open. Smith, touchdown!
He would play so darn hard that he would have his thighs would be taped or his rib cage he'd injured, but when the band started playing and the game was for real, Kevin just shined.
One other play I remember is in the WAC championship game, and we were up on New Mexico. I think it was fourth quarter. Coach Benton, who's down there with the Texans now, our offensive line coach, came over. He's like, "We're close. I think we're close on getting Kevin up to 1,000 yards on the season. We already had Damon over 1,100 yards." And he's like, I think we're within just a few yards. So we went out there, we ran a play. Kevin goes 80 yards for a touchdown. And I remember the pride that offensive line felt after that play. Watching Kevin just break that thing 80 yards for a touchdown, really just slammed the door on New Mexico.
In 1999, Kevin McDougal was a Doak Walker Award nominee and was named the Mountain West Conference Offensive Player of the Year.
Kevin he was a special, talented young man. Again, a good student, did what he had to in school. Came from a CSU family. Both he and David, they made a name for CSU as well as themselves on the way they played and how hard they played.
He gets the call short side of the field, big hole, he's at the 30, 35, he's at the 40, he's at midfield, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, and finally run out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Wow, leave it to Kevin McDougal.
Again, Kevin McDougal, Ram running back, one of the all-time greats. Congratulations to him for his induction into the Colorado State University Hall of Fame. All right, we look forward here on our last segment with head coach Jim McElwain back onto the road at Boise State. It's a Boise State team that's still competing for a conference championship. They'll be ready to go. Well, and you know, I'm really looking forward to going, and I'm looking forward to playing on that blue turf. Goes all the way back to my Big Sky Conference days when we used to play them there, and I know our guys are going to be excited. And you know, it's one of those things where you get to test yourself and see kind of where you're at a little bit. Obviously, they've done an outstanding job with their program over the years. They've become a national power, and you know, I've actually kind of stepped into that shoe that was Colorado State back in the early 2000s, and this is, I think, a good look for us
as we look ahead, as we find out against who we are against a really good football team on the road.
Yeah, and that's going to be one of the best defenses, if not the best defense you'll face all year.
Yeah, and you know, those challenges, I mean, that's what it's all about. I know our guys are going to go in and play hard, and I know that our staff is really looking forward to going ahead and challenging ourselves against what arguably is the best team in the league.
Again, that's going to be an afternoon kickoff on the blue turf there at Boise. NBC Sports is going to have the coverage of that. That'll be televised to a national audience. Jim, again, congratulations on the win against UNLV, and best of luck next week.
Thanks so much, and we'll see you in Boise.
That's right. That's head coach Jim McElwain, and we're going to step aside from football, talk some Ram Volleyball with head coach Tom Hilbert. That's next here on the Ram Report.